Now that I have everyone together, let's sit down and talk about some Black Friday deals. Let's do this. Everyone is always talking about the bigger companies like UAD, Waves, Native Instruments, and so on when it comes to Black Friday deals. I wanted to shine a little bit of light on some of the smaller companies and share a Black Friday hack that I came across a few years back. It's kind of a trick to get a few extra discounts when you're in the shopping cart. After seeing a few advertisements pop up for them on social media, I knew I had to share this hack with everyone. The plugin company that I'm talking about is SoundToys. If you're not familiar with them, definitely worth checking out. I think it's one of the best plugin companies around for both new producers and seasoned producers. Whether you're making beats, doing mixes and masters, I think these plugins can fit just about anywhere in that workflow. I always love the way these plugins sound. You can always hear the change when you add them to your audio stems. They're not clean plugins in any sense. They definitely add a bit of grit to the sound, but I think that's a great feature, especially if you're brand new and you're really trying to learn how to do a mix and what plugins do. This really gives you the characters right up front. You can tell what's being changed as you're turning the dials. I think absolutely a great way to kind of learn how to alter sound. And yes, if you're wondering, SoundToys did not sponsor me in this. I'm just making this video, just going over my thoughts on this product and kind of sharing this hack with everyone. Now, the hack I used to get the full plugin bundle with a deep discount was by collecting all of the free plugin promotions that they would release. The way I did this was just by following them on social media, checking their website, and just downloading any free plugin that they released as they came out. With these free plugin licenses that you get, you can then turn around and turn them in, or basically trade them in to upgrade to the full bundle later on. So you get the full value out of the plugin, even though you didn't actually purchase the plugin. So the reason that I was even thinking about this recently is because I saw that they had the little radiator on sale for free right now. So I definitely suggest going and grabbing that plugin right now while it's free. Once you have that plugin, then again, you can use that to trade up to the full bundle if you want to go that route. The little radiator plugin is actually a great tool, so I highly suggest grabbing it regardless. One thing I did want to do is I wanted to kind of touch base on some of their plugins, some of the ones that I love. I definitely don't use all of them, so let's talk about a few of these and kind of see which ones might be best for you. So now, if you navigate over to the SoundToys website, you'll kind of see a few of these plugins and some of the discounts that they currently have going. Right now, you can actually get the full collection for $229, which is a great deal. I highly suggest it if that's something you're looking at right now. If you are not quite ready to jump in all the way, though, let's talk about some of the other options that they have at the moment. Again, Little Radiator is a great plugin, so I'd suggest get that one, start there, get that one downloaded. A few of the other ones that I really like is the Decapitator. It is a really gritty plugin at its core. So this plugin is going to give you a lot of aggression if you're going to throw it on drums. I actually love throwing it on bass. Throw it on a little bit of bass, turn it up all the way, and then kind of dial back that mix a little bit just to get a little bit more grit out of your bass. Echo Boy is another great plugin. There's a lot of stuff going in on it, so it's kind of tricky at first, but once you get the hang of it, it's great. Great for any like synthesizers, or you want a snare to kind of pop off a little bit. This is a great way to do that. Little Alter Boy I use quite a lot. It's great for pitching down some vocals and just kind of adding some texture to like synthesizers and things like that. Little Plate is another great one. Super simple plugin. Adds a lot of reverb. I love it on snares. I'll normally add it to like a backing vocal as well. It sits great right there. The Radiator. So we were talking about the Little Radiator. So Little Radiator does basically everything you need, but then there's the full-fledged Radiator as well. Just gives you a little bit more warmth and just a little bit more control over that warmth. The Panman plugin. So the Panman is one that I use quite a bit when I'm really just trying to have something, play around in a mix. So I love throwing this on hi-hats. Let the hi-hats kind of bounce back and forth. You can really play with how the hi-hats are affected by this plugin. It also works on vocals and, anything like that. You can really dial it in if you want a backing vocal to kind of bounce back and forth real sharp. Great way to do that without having to go in and, duplicate and pan each one left and right and cut them up and all that good stuff. Microshift is another great plugin that they have. This one comes in handy for like hooks. I'll throw this on a hook vocal or a hook bus. Just adds a little bit more, depth to the vocals. Allows it to kind of separate a little bit, kind of gives it a little bit more wideness. The SiQ is a great, real simple EQ plugin. I don't use this one a whole lot just because I have a couple other really great plugins for EQing, but this is a great, simple one. I'll use this one in Machine just to kind of add a little bit of flavor to something, just so I can kind of fix something, that kind of stuff. And then, of course, you have a couple more of the little versions. So there's an Echo Boy Jr., Little Microshift, Little Primal Tap. These are all great, really easy to use, really simple. Great tools if you just need something light just to add a little bit of effect. So those are the current plugins I've been using. If you are using any SoundToys plugins and you want to share some of the use cases that you have, definitely post those below in the comments. I'd love to hear. If you have any last minute Black Friday deals you want to share, make sure to drop those in the comments below as well. Last but not least, make sure that you like the video, make sure that you hit that subscribe button, and I guess hit the bell if you want to. It's up to you. Otherwise, until next time, see y'all soon. Peace.